I got cast at 12 years old, and that's obviously just the spongiest, most absorbent time and things that are happening and changing, and just, you know, again, I have, how much can I actually smoke and still play a teenage superstar on the Disney Channel?
I'm not just getting naked anymore. I understand, but we want to remove from the video. No, like, what do you think?
In a stunning revelation, Miley Cyrus has taken a bold step to expose the disturbing truth lurking behind the facade of Disney, a channel that once catapulted her to fame. Having played a pivotal role in the cherished series Hannah Montana since the tender age of 11, Miley has now come forward to reveal the distressing impact it had on her life and her family. Contrasting with the image of innocence often associated with Disney, Miley's revelations shed light on a darker reality, unraveling the toll that her involvement with the channel took on her health and well-being. Let's just delve deeper into this news and find out how actually Disney affected her whole personality.
The concept of the show is that when I would alter my image.
Miley Cyrus's journey from her early days in Hannah Montana has been a shared experience for many of us, a televised coming of age that shaped our childhood memories and invoked dreams of living two lives. Amidst the enchantment of the Disney universe, Miley's rise to stardom, one of the most iconic products of Disney's Factory of Fame, stands as a testament to the allure of young stardom. However, the glitzy facade often masks a darker reality, and Miley's own experiences serve as a stark reminder of the shadows that fame can cast.
It did translate into my real life. There was a different level of hysteria.
Back in 2006, while many of us were enjoying carefree afternoons, riding bikes, and hanging out with friends, Miley Cyrus embarked on a different journey. At the tender age of 11, she began her collaboration with Disney, stepping into a world of fame far ahead of her years. Her story is one of youthful legend, marked by an early initiation into the realm of showbiz. Balancing between ordinary days and the scripted life of Miley Stewart on the set of Hannah Montana proved to be quite the task. From the very start, the boundary between Miley Cyrus and her on-screen alter ego threatened to blur, setting the stage for complexities to come. Interestingly, Disney's alteration of her character's name to Miley conferred them ownership over her name, a strategic coup considering her already renowned father, Billy Ray Cyrus.
My name was Miley on the show too, which it wasn't. You know, when my friends from Nashville were going to audition, obviously the name wasn't Miley, but I embodied the character so much.
She revealed in an interview, "I was crying, begging my mom, 'You're going to have to put the tampon in. I have to be on set.'" In her remarks, she mentioned that her mother came to grasp the extent to which some exploit children's vulnerability. This realization prompted her mother to enlist the expertise of capable individuals to safeguard her. She expressed gratitude for the past efforts in shielding her, which paved the way for her present ability to oversee her music.
I don't think anyone really could have told me to do it, because a lot of the people that are around me now were not in that 3-day car ride.
It's a comforting thought that Miley had a support system in place throughout her journey. Her mother played a crucial role in her life, as did her father, Billy Ray Cyrus, who shared the screen as her co-star and on-screen dad in Hannah Montana. Their real-life father-daughter dynamics were endearing both during and outside of filming. However, as we reflect, it becomes evident that Miley isn't the sole individual whose memories associated with Hannah Montana carry shades of darkness. Her dad said, "I'll tell you right now, the damn show destroyed my family. There's no doubt about it. Somewhere along the line, both mine and Miley's faith had been shaken." Billy Ray Cyrus revealed a sentiment of helplessness, acknowledging that despite his best efforts, he couldn't shield Miley from every challenge. During that time, he was navigating some challenges in his relationship with his wife. However, the present holds a positive picture, with their relationship having mended and both parents sharing a strong bond with Miley. The constant presence of one of her parents on set, aiming to provide at least a semblance of parental guidance, also carried unintended repercussions. While the close-knit cast primarily compromised youngsters, the rule about limited working hours for minors could be circumvented through the presence of parents during filming.
I really spent this anniversary thinking about what I wanted, and it's kind of vague.
Miley's candid revelations surfaced during her stint as a judge on a show. Reflecting on her past, she recounted how at the age of 13, her world was centered around work, while her fellow judges enjoyed a more typical childhood. Describing her days on set, she painted a vivid picture of a markedly different experience. She said, "Every morning I was getting coffee jammed down my throat to wake me up. I just had to keep going, be tough, be strong. Everything happened to me on that set." Anxiety took hold, casting a shadow over her days off spent with friends as panic attacks loomed, fueled by her apprehension about returning to the studio. "I would have anxiety attacks, I'd get hot flashes, feel like I was about to pass out or throw up. It would happen a lot before shows, and I'd have to cancel," she said. Navigating these challenges in pursuit of her portrayal as Hannah, Miley unveiled an astonishing revelation. She might have been one of the most poorly compensated actors of that era. Despite her father, Billy Ray Cyrus's standing as a country music luminary, her parents possessed limited insights into the entertainment realm during her formative years. As a result, Cyrus didn't earn the big payday one would expect with a starring role. She told Elle, "I mean, at one point, they'll probably kill me for saying it, I was probably the least paid person on my Hannah Montana cast because I didn't know any better. I was just like, I can be on Disney. Yeah, I want to do it. My name was Miley on my show, but I didn't own my name. We didn't think about that. Like, yeah, you can use my name on your show, sure." The realm of exploiting young actors opens up a distinct realm for discussion. However, Miley's evolution from educating herself and eventually earning the rightful compensation for her diligent efforts stands as a beacon of achievement. The plight of young stars under immense pressure is a narrative echoed across countless tales. Miley found herself juggling not just her cheerful and wholesome persona, but also the relentless demand for a flawless image. Disney exercised vigilant control over her attire, words, and actions. While Hannah Montana sang about imperfection, Disney's stance on their stars differed. They were expected to be nothing short of perfect. This expectation persisted even after her year-long portrayal of Hannah Montana.
That's a lot to put on a kid. It's a lot to put on a kid to have them have to go get their makeup done and then also balance school and then also have me dress up.
In an interview, the actress revealed that her involvement in the role triggered certain body image concerns. She shared her struggles, stating that from the age of 11, she was presented with a notion, as a pop star, she should possess specific traits such as blonde hair, long locks, and a touch of glitter. Meanwhile, she felt like a delicate young girl portraying a 16-year-old adorned with wigs and excessive makeup. She likened the experience to the dynamics of toddlers and tiaras.
Put on a wig and I would, put on sparkly things that I held a new value, that I was valuable. It did translate into my real life.
Miley's transition into adulthood was profoundly shaped by the constant demand to maintain a camera-ready appearance as a pop star. She remarked, "I was presented as a version of myself that wasn't truly me, a circumstance that potentially contributed to her experiencing body dysmorphia." The daily transformation into an aesthetically pleasing image persisted for considerable duration, leaving her in a state of confusion when the show concluded. In her own words, it prompted her to question, "Who am I?"
Again, a time of just self-discovery, and there's just so many things that are happening and changing, and just, again, I have 5 brothers and sisters, and they're growing up, and we're figuring out our dynamic.
Miley further acknowledges that the dual responsibilities of portraying Hannah Montana while simultaneously managing her burgeoning fame during her teenage years took a toll on her mental well-being. She elaborated on the matter, sharing that the situation became more challenging when she began touring both as Hannah Montana and herself. Reflecting on the aftermath, she attributed her current struggles to the extensive strain it placed on her psyche during her transition to adulthood.
Then it's really hard to get that sleep. You stay up talking all night, later the talking all night turned into smoking all night, and now this is kind of where we're at.
Views from Miley Cyrus fans have also surfaced, shedding light on their perspective regarding their idol's life. One of them wrote, "Didn't know about this Disney show and grounding. Just discovered her yesterday as a rock performer. Then I watched everything. She's an amazing singer, performer, and songwriter. Whatever her past, go Miley." Another added, "It's just horrific to feel when the whole world, including parents, people around the globe, and Disney itself are trying to make you something which you're not. Imagine yourself in that kind of state. when you played a chapter for a show and now everyone is forcing you to be that character in real life as well. That's pathetic. I'm glad that she found herself without even thinking twice how fans would react if she drops the wig in the middle of the concert. Attempting to embrace the best of both worlds, she grappled with relentless pressure that gradually evolved into anxiety, leading her to openly discuss her struggles with this condition. This narrative highlights how Disney effectively exercised control over her, shaping her as a puppet and ultimately impacting her life negatively. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.